Welcome to Vysh IAS. So we'll be continuing with the Plums series of polity, governance and schemes today. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing this channel so that you will be getting daily free updates on UPSC. And if you're looking for a good quality test series, then you can contact the number which is given on the screen 7200681675. To the first question, how many statements are correct? Parliamentary system is a type of democratic state governance. Yes, this is a correct statement. So we have two kinds of democracy. One is parliamentary form, then next is presidential form. So yes, parliamentary system, it's a type of democratic state governance. Second, in this system, political party with the most seats in the House of Parliament during the federal election becomes the governing administration. Yes, this is actually the keyword majority party rule. Majority party rule in case of parliamentary form of government. Okay, so this is actually this statement only. The majority party rule holds in parliamentary form of government, that is given here, most number of seats in the House of Parliament. Okay, then next is the Supreme Court says that constitution is modeled on the British parliamentary system. Yes, ours is taken from the British parliamentary system, or it is inspired from British parliamentary system, where the executive is deemed to have the primary responsibility for the formation of government policy. Yes, we have a parliament. From the parliament, we do have an executive. So the executive function is government policy, and parliament as a whole, they will be having a function of lawmaking. Okay, so the government policy and its transmission and into law by retaining the confidence of Lok Sabha. So the confidence, the no confidence motion, Lok Sabha. Okay, so connect the statements. It's a fairly content loaded statement. So break it into 3 statements and then read it once. Okay, so we'll be getting that. So all the statements are correct. So the answer is all 3. Come to the next question. How many statements are correct? Election Commission of India is a 5-member body. No, it's not a true statement, it's a false statement. Then second, Union Ministry of Home Affairs decides the election schedule for the conduct of both general elections and by-elections. This is also an incorrect statement. Next, Election Commission resolves the dispute relating to splits or mergers of recognized political parties. This one is the correct statement. Okay, so 3 is correct. 1 and 2 not correct. So your homework for today, please do take a check. Okay, please check which are the incorrect parts in this statement. Okay, 1 and 2 are incorrect statement. You have to check why it is incorrect. Okay, both these statements are incorrect due to what reasons. Okay, whether it is a 5-member body, 2-member body. Okay, so please recall that. So first and second statement is homework for today. So the correct statement here is only one statement, only one. Okay, A is the correct answer because 3 is only correct, 3 only. Okay, so only one statement is correct out of the given statements. Now, next question. Tribunals were not part of original constitution. This itself can be a question. Tribunals were part, whether tribunals are part or not of original constitution. Okay, this itself can be a question. So the actual question here is, it was incorporated in the Indian constitution by which of the following amendments? So as usual, 42nd. Okay, as I always say, 42nd, it's a very important amendment. So you have to go through all the provisions of 42nd Amendment Act. Okay, tribunals are also important concept from the part of polity. So tribunals, it was introduced via the 42nd Amendment Act. Okay, now next question. How is the National Green Tribunal different from the Central Pollution Control Board? The NGT has been established by an act, whereas CPCB has been created by an executive order of the government. Then second, NGT provides environmental justice and helps reduce the burden of litigation in the higher courts, whereas CPCB promotes cleanliness of streams and wells and aims to improve the quality of air in the country. Okay, yes, the quality of air, because it was brought in by the Air Act. Okay, so the primary duty of CPCB when it was formed, it was to check the air quality because it was formed under Air Act, and after that the ambit was widened to include various types of pollution like water pollution, soil pollution, etc. Okay, now it's having a wider ambit, CPCB, but when it was formed in its infant stage, it was formed under Air Act, and so it was having the primary duty of ensuring the air quality of the country. So this statement is correct, and it's also a neutral statement, so this has to be correct. Now come to the first statement. NGT has been established by an act. Yes, this part is correct. Okay, the National Green Tribunals Act, NGT Act was there, which introduced tribunal. Okay, but CPCB has been created by executive order. No, this is not a correct statement. Okay, So CPCB has been created under Air Act. So this statement is incorrect. So here 2 only is the answer. Okay, B, 2 only is the answer. Next, come to the next question. The Food Safety and Standards Act 2006 replaced Prevention of Food Adulteration Act. Yes, this is a correct statement. Then second, the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, FSSAI, is under the charge of Director General of Health Services in the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. This is incorrect statement. Actually, it was like that when FSSAI was in its initial stages, it was under the control of Director General of Health Services, but now it's having an autonomous status. Okay, so please take note of this point. It is a special body now. It's not under the administrative control. So it's an autonomous kind of body. Okay, so second is not correct. So 1 is only correct. So answer is 1 only. Okay. That's the end of today's session. So we'll meet in the next week in the next episode. Until then, stay tuned. Thank you.